also has one. Exactly.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
Remember when you met the drought?
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Confuses me for a
15 Moses.
I'd probably break his...
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come.
to pleasure your fine lady. To feel her fingers.
Butter! Oh, honey! Yes, we should stock up.
It's a luxury. We don't need tonic. Let the woman take charge of your pleasurable destiny. Slow down. If you are in need of some pleasurable, I sense some hesitation in you. Speak, good sir.
It's just unpleasant to need something like this.
Are you sure? The lady said they had been days.
Apple a day.
Besides, our pantry
Shortages.
set your worries at
Can't leave
ease.
anything to chance.
If you're here to... Remember, stop.
I'd probably
I
break
found
his...
so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss. After all this time.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of swell beds.
We can bump a ton of... You're better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
You'd think a bunch of martyrs would be happy to see it. Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse me? They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure doing bit. My eye. Damn.
Come to Baldur's Gate.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll have a skeg at these. That should do. There's that sweet mug. Fionn. Poor lass. Works her arse off for the mumselle, but don't get much in return. Not seen her mug for a carp's age. I figured she'd gone up the road while the going was good. Killer on the loose. Cult army marching wee way. Been thinking I might scarp her too.
don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greeting, Fionn. One of Mamselle's girls. Laughs like a star. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting. Missing? Oh, you don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's the landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you, of being a dwarf?
Candle. Maybe even art.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I would...
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? I don't know. You're a pretty big bastard. Or it's all right. Well, we can get work repairing them, but
They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only one with new tricks.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Looking ahead.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is arrested to rest each other. Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. It will when you've met the drought.
Also has a crooked touch.
Your lockpicking is attracting a...
Just be quick.
You've been spotted fiddling. Best keep your hands to your...
No one's stopped me yet.
What if they build a machine?
With pleasure.
You've been seen picking a lock. The guards are being summoned.
If I must.
This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell. You've convinced them. For
Never a dull moment.
What if they...
We can bung with a ton of people.
Safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
look at you. You're exhausted.
The missus and I have been dreaming.
It's a state of mind. Oh, wait, no.
Your pleasure is mine, sweet. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged. The client's a favorite of hers, too. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed.
Damn, Hoots.
I'll take that as a
Take it however you want.
Oh.
It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
Press your belly to the bar, chum.
起来好了。
Scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Hey, did you use the clamping device?
Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain. Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather light. Of course, they are siblings. But judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city, that's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure.
A scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
You need only think of me.
My, you have but to ask, and we can grant. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. Exquisite. You know the price, right?
The pangs of worry are most often over Madame Amira nowadays. I think we've done something wrong.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah.
You're welcome if you have the coin. I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way. Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah.
You're welcome if you have... This way. We have a room upstairs over yonder side.
Just have such a headache. I wish I could consider.
I don't think this kind of stuff.
I mean,
is
try.
quite to his taste.
Suppose not near.
Safe hands.
Progress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? Of course. Perhaps there is something you want to tell. It won't go beyond this room. I probably cannot help, but maybe it will comfort you if there is someone to listen.
Catharsis falls over you as you pour out your heart for hours.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you're... Even with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like...
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of One?
Such a type. Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Forget your work. These four walls.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're into... That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that that's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at...
Someone with all the power of 9 hells. He must have brought so many to their knees.
You're really nice.
Lovely. And nice. Oh.
I presume you've found something in... It was the height of arrogance.
The librarian does this thing with her whip on her falls and... Such a prude.
People is just nervous, but
should be easy.
beautiful.
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Calym. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm. Soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Can't even catch my breath. I'll strike you down.
Go for the throat.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hells. I'd heard, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How could I help it? I don't regret its death.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The All-Being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me. If you seek
The librarian does this thing with her wig on her falls and...
Didn't climb on that in father.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
And all pleasant folks.
Enjoyed it.
Wearing. Oh my God. Didn't climb on that in father.
And on the clawing at my daughter's very neck.
but what I...
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the Archwizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity. and Netherill's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He's not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the Hells, deep in the Hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's steel and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends. my favorite future clients. Are you ready to accept my kind? Of course. I give you the Orphic Hammer, the means by which Prince Orpheus of the Githyanki can be freed. You give me the crown. Once you have Still hope. I'll wait.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Useful as the hammer would have been, I'm relieved we're not in the devil's debt. Once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, dreams.
Exactly. Pleasure.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
You paid Raphael a visit. I want to... Come here! I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down. You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the Brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet, and it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, I'd
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
You can stare as much as you like.
Enjoy the fiddling.
Teresa's caress isn't just about
and all-round pleasant folks.
dancing, dinner, and
Succulent seafood, straight out the sea. Take your pick. Come back soon.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else.
There's that sweet mug. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Not for communal use, it seems.
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't... Pleasure doing business.
This adventurer lark is rubbish.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
The bridge god chatted some shite about It's not even any gods.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pay none of...
What if they...
What now? Time for discretion. Pretty little key. Identical to the one I took from the shapeshifter in the temple tunnels.
Right. Hear me out. Jerez's caress also has...
We are not staying in a brothel.
Nick coin. And all round.
And if a patron confuses me,
Can't give up now.
What a day.
All right, what now?
I won't let blood fled.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. you notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
The flop house.
All right. What now?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Keep your distance, darling. Hardly a challenge.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of beds.
Great! We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her wit where your honor falls and...
Which means we're getting a real room.
Correct. Also has rooms. Listen, it's got private rooms.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Let's get going.
Trust no one. Easy. Keep it quick.
well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Your pleasure is mine, sweet. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Your pleasure is...
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Silly. We are the gift.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. There are a scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list and... Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
My body burned like the noonday sun.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it?
Up there. Danfalan's dancing act.
Oh,
A safe house to hear
mother and
mentioned.
father.
All shapes, all sizes, all prices!
Welcome to Danthilon's Dancing Axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers. Don't draw any...
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Greetings. How may I be of service? Short father.
There's no time to waste.
Very leather-like.
Imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time. My heart flutters at the thought.
Well, we're shopping for a suit.
I'd love to see one of them in a
Dinner
fight.
with my
a real
parents,
fight.
remember?
They crush everyone. This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
A simply astonishing feat of genius.
Let's go to Calmsgard's. She has the most fabulous
Did you get to
sendal.
look at their gyrometics?
It's perfect for a show.
Or their targeting modules?
I would. Let the man breathe the blood. That watcher sent him flying.
Greet. How may I be of service? Short father.
Arch Foundry. As if any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine seeing a watch of power for the first time. My heart flutters at the thought.
You're not wearing armor.
Hells.
Don't you climb on that?
Not this again.
The ring is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
You break it.
What's next?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Greeting. How may I be of service? Short father. Greeting. How may I be of service? Short father, bless.
time to dally.
Well, hello.
How about we settle on the Gondians?
Never a dull moment.
Don't. Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing bring.
Neither seen nor heard.
Love to see one of them in a fight.
Short father. Greeting. How may I be of service? Short father. Greet. How may I be of service? Short father. How may I be of service? Short father. Greet. How may I be of service? Short father. How may I be of service? Short. Greetings, sir. Your.
Keep a blade close. Very, very quiet. To the shadows. Quick and easy. Blessed oblivious. What a generous pocket. Delightful. You'll be coming with me. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. A quick profit. Not even a challenge. Son, I candy from a net. Quick and easy. A little souvenir. Don't mind if I do.
Let the man breathe. That watcher's so flying.
Let's keep to the shadows.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman.
What a generous pocket.
Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually,
Has
the
the
woman
most
who invented the steel watch.
It's perfect for a shirt.
No.
The armor was
We settle on the Gondians and
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak. Good sir.
It's just impressive to need something like this.
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Of course. For me. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Guaranteed.
10 loaves of bread. Are
you sure?
The neighbours said they had 15.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure.
My goodness. Every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
Rationing. We can't
What?
have any chance.
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir, better than exquisite. 15 almost painfully so. My body burned like the noonday sun.
And the
Armour to meet my
other
mother.
person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
They might have something.
Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
But I'll know it when I see it.
Let's just stick to the list.
If the Absolutes army slay siege, they won't care about stunning. It's very leather-like.
How long do the effects last?
We can get in Worm's Crossing. It depends on the person and their virility. For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
2? That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh. People will hear.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasure. Slow down, sweetie. Take a deep breath for me. I sense some hesitation. Speak. Good sir. 10 loaves of bread.
It's just unpleasant to need something.
Are you sure? Whatever for?
The neighbours said they had 15.
Does the hand not assist the lips?
Are talking out their
The
asses.
lips, the tongue.
Besides,
If your mighty Mars needs
I got it. I got it.
Shortages.
No thanks.
Rationing. We can't leave anything to chance.
set your worries at ease. It'll make you feel better than 5. 15 loaves it is.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure.
My good man.
Rivington next.
Every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
Like what?
What does it feel like?
I'll know it when I see it.
In a
Let's
word,
just
sir.
stick to the list. The
Exquisite.
Absolute army slays.
Almost
They
painfully
won't
so.
care about stupid
My
things.
body burns like the noonday sun. Wherever
And the
we can get in Worm's
other
Crossing.
person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next day.
Wearing armour to meet my mother and father. Loaves. Butter. Oh, honey. Yes, we should stock up.
Honey is a luxury. We don't need honey.
How long do the effects last?
I love honey so much.
It depends on the person. Slow down, sweetie.
Darling, it's
For
very
you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
Let's get on with it.
2? That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy? 10 loaves of bread.
People will hear.
Are you sure?
The neighbours said they had 15.
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Besides, our pantry is full.
There's food shortages. Rationing. We can't have any chance. It's perfect.
If it'll make you feel better. I sense some hesitation. 15 loaves it is.
Armour was advised.
Good sir.
It's just unpleasant to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips, the tongue. If your mighty Mars needs
They might have something we forgot.
I got it. I got it.
Still breathing,
What?
despite everything.
Of course.
Keep your distance now.
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolute army slay siege. They won't care about stupid things.